What is going on, Money Team? We got the last set of games of the CDL qualifiers of Major 2 this weekend. Pretty bad weekend in terms of matchups, except for the last game on Sunday, that being NYSL versus Optic. But whatever, I got 8 bets for you guys, so let's get right into it. First up, I got the Vegas Legion to beat the Seattle Surge at 1.57 odds for 5 units. Max bet alert. And well, I don't have much to say about this one. I think this one is heavily mispriced. I think the odds should be around 1.40. And that is why I'm feeling in max bet here. Yeah, not the juiciest odds, but that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for value. I see it here. Seattle is the worst team in the league, while on the other hand, you got Vegas, who is looking like maybe even the best team outside of the top 4. So yeah, maybe Vegas drops the S&D here, but should definitely handle business in the response. Next bet, in the LAG versus LAT Derby, I got LAG plus 1.5 handicap on map 3 at 1.83 odds for 3 units. And even though LAG has also been looking shocking in this stage, I still kind of got confidence in their control, especially against the LAT side, who is nowhere near being good in control as well. I think this line is a steal, considering if this turns out to be an invasion or high rise, this is pretty much a guarantee anyways. I just didn't put more units on this one in case it turns out to be a Karachi control, as the bookies really like to instantly lock out the cash out if that is the case. But even if it were to be a Karachi control, I would still be confident in this. Maybe not as much, but yeah. Next bet is a player prop for the same game and the same map. I got Dynacon to have over 20.5 kills in that control at 1.83 odds for 3 units. And even though DiamondCon has kinda regressed since Major 1, he is still LAG's main slayer, who even while struggling still puts up a lot of kills most of the time. Part of that is probably Assault being his AR duo. Also, usually DiamondCon's kill line in control is usually 23.5 instead of 20.5, so I think the bookies kind of tuned it down a little bit too much here. So Diamond, the lesbian Con, should get at least 21 here. Next bet. I got Vegas minus 1.5 handicap versus the Carolina Ravens at 2.25 odds for 3 units. Straight up. Vegas is a better team than Carolina. The map pool also matches up well here. Vegas will also play the first match of both Friday and Saturday back to back. So they will be coming in hot with that momentum after hopefully taking care of Seattle. We all know how much big of a factor momentum is in court. On the flip side, the momentum gotta be pretty low on the Carolina squad, since Fellow has been doing so poorly in the kill department. You already know all of the players are thinking that Fellow should get dropped after Major 2. So I see them maybe winning a hard point here, but not more than that. Vegas should either win 3-0 or 3-1. Next bet, I got Minnesota Rocker to beat the Miami Heretics at 1.83 odds for 3 units. I got this early on in the week. I think it dropped down to 1.72 by now. I would still play it at those odds, to be honest. Rocker should have regained confidence after last week, where they went down 0-1 against Seattle, aka the worst team in the game, but still came through with a 3-1 after that. Yeah, Miami also is coming off their first win of the stage last weekend, but I still think they are more so on a downwards trend compared to the Rocker. I like Rocker's map pool against Miami here. If they are not retarded, they won't let the invasion S&D get through here. So yeah, give me a Rocker for sure. Next bets, I got Toronto minus 2.5 handicap versus LAT at 3 odds for 2 units. Toronto is coming off losing to Optic, which I did not expect at all. I still thought they would easily beat them, even while they are trying out their map pool. But whatever, that means the odds for this bet are as high as they are. Must play at these odds here in my opinion, even if Toronto has looked like they lost a bit of the aura. Not gonna get into this one too much, I don't see the point. Next up, I got Boston plus 1.5 handicap on map 2 versus Seattle Surge at 1.66 odds for 4 units. Boston pushed Optic to around 11 map 5 last weekend while winning the first S&D. No clue what kind of dick the bookies are on. You can definitely go with the straight win of Boston here of map 2 at 2.25 odds 2. I might even myself, I just haven't yet, but one plus 1.5 handicap is just crazy here if you're asking me. I don't know why Seattle is still considered as like a good S&D team. They lost that with Illy leaving the team, and I also expect these odds to drop as we approach Sunday, so better get on it right now. And then in the last game of the weekend, an absolute banger. I got the New York subliners to beat Optic Texas at 1.61 odds for 5 units. Ring a ring a ring, max bet alert again. And listen, I know Optic beat Toronto last weekend, losing me some good money by doing so, but I'm still not done hating on Optic. And I think they're gonna get bopped by New York here. Because if you really think about it, Toronto gave Optic the best maps in the hardpoints last weekend, still beat them on those maps. And Optic basically won the match because they won the S&Ds against Toronto. And guess what? New York is looking like the best S&D team in the game right now. So yeah, feeling really confident about NYSL here. They will probably drop a hardpoint, maybe even the control, but I don't see them losing the S&Ds, and taking at least one respawn off of Optic is almost a guarantee here, if you're asking me. So yeah, give me a second max bet here for this weekend, for sure. So that is going to be it for this weekend. I will for sure be adding more bets as the weekend progresses, so follow me on Twitter for those. And until then, the money team is out.